I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we'll discuss how we can modify a function to make it continuous in its domain. Now the question here is determine k so that the given function is continuous. The function is defined as x squared minus 2x minus 15 divided by x minus 5 when x is not equal to 5 and is equals to some constant k when x is equals to 5. So we need to find the value of k which can make this function continuous. Now in such questions what we should do is we should see what type of discontinuity we have. If we have infinite discontinuity, that is if we have a vertical asymptote at x equals to 5, then we cannot make it continuous, right? That can never be filled. But if we have a hole as a discontinuity, then it can be plugged in. So that is the concept. So let us actually analyze the part which is x squared minus 2x minus 15 over x minus 5, right? So this is valid when x is not equal to 5, correct? So let's analyze this by factoring the numerator. So if you factor the numerator, you get x minus 5 times x plus 3 divided by x minus 5, and here what we observe is that we do have a discontinuity, and that type of discontinuity is a hole. So that represents a hole at x equals to 5. So it is basically a hole at x equals to 5, right? So of course this is not equal to 5. So since it is a hole, we can always plug it in, right? So at x equals to 5, discontinuity is hole. So hole can be filled in to make a function continuous. That is the concept, right? So that is what this question is all about. So you could be asked such questions in the test also. So hole can be filled in to make the function continuous. So if you try to sketch this function, you get a straight line, and in this straight line, let me sketch a light straight line first, and then we'll exactly see x plus 3 it is, right? So kind of like this, right, where this point is 3 for us. Now really speaking, at 5 we have a hole, so the function is kind of like this. So it is not x plus 3, correct? As you observe, it is very different from x plus 3 since it has a restriction, and the restriction is that at x equals to 5 we have a hole, right? Now the second part of this equation is f of x is equals to k when x equals to 5. What should the value of k be? So if I write f of 5 as equals to what is x plus 3, so we'll write 5 plus 3, right, which is 8. So on this line, the value which need to be filled in, this point actually is 8, is 8, right? Therefore I should say that k should be equal to 8 at x equals to 5. And now I can redefine my function, and my function will be f of x is equals to the original function, which is x squared minus 2x minus 15 divided by x minus 5 for x not equal to 5, and k will be equals to 8 for x equals to 5. So that is how such questions should be answered. I hope the concept is absolutely clear to you all. Thank you and all the best.